at Green Days When I Come Around from the Dookie album. This one is, like a lot of the songs we've looked at, it's down a half step, so every string down a half step. Alright, so let's look at the first part of this song. I'll talk about the chords that we're going to have first, and then we'll get into it. So we've got a G5 power chord. I'll switch over to clean. Just like that, 3 strings. Then D5, 3 strings. Then we're going to have E minor. And out of this one, we're only playing the middle 4 strings. So not playing the low 6th string or the 1st string. And then our next chord is a C5 power chord. So what we get at the very beginning of the song is like that. So it's just like some muted strings. Then like the open 3rd and 4th strings. Like that. So it's just kind of like a little effect lead into the song. Then we get this. So what we have is a 1 and 2 and a rhythm. Now what we have with the 8th notes are some palm muting. So you're going to palm mute all 3 strings there. And then you're going to play an 8th note with those strings not palm muted. Like that. Then you're going to do 2 16th notes palm muted of this chord, but we're only going to do the low 2 strings. So whenever we have palm muted 16th notes in this riff, we're only playing the lowest 2 strings of the chord. The rest of the time we're playing 3 strings. There's an exception with one of the chords, and I'll talk about that. So we get this. Like that. And then we get the same figure with the D5 chord. Now, this is a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to palm mute the lowest 3 notes of this E minor chord. Then we're going to play the 4 notes of the chord open. So, and then another palm mute of the 3 strings, and then we're going to go to the C chord. So it's kind of a mouthful to explain it. So if I put this whole together, or this whole riff together real slow, we'd get this. Again slow. Just loop it a few more times. Tempo. Alright, so that's what happens the very first time the riff is played. Now, at the end of every other time that the riff is played, he plays something at the end of the bar with the C chord, like this. So I'll play the first time, and then I'll go into the other times after that. So what he's doing there is playing the C chord, and then muted strums, 16th notes on the open A and D strings. So that gives you an inverted D5 power chord. Alright, so now we're into the chorus part, and this really couldn't be any simpler. We've just got 8th notes, and we're going to play this all with downstrokes on an A5 power chord. Right here, just 3 strings. So we get that. So it's just an A5 to C5 progression in eighth notes. And at the end, we get 4. So we have a rest on beat 4 there. So then the rest of the song is repeated material with the exception of our guitar solo, which is played over this. So it's played over that verse riff. And that goes like this. I'll play it for you now. So we go into the chorus after the solo. So more or less what he's doing for the solo, for the bulk of it, is he's arpeggiating and embellishing a G5 power chord on the highest 3 strings. So I've played this by using the open 3rd string and then barring the 1st and 2nd strings. So really slowly on clean we have this. So, okay, let's break this down slowly. We've got 1 and 2 and then what we're going to do is we're going to put this 3rd finger down on the 5th fret. So that's the first measure of the solo. So here's measure 2 slowly. Again slowly. And then for the next measure we have this. So that's fairly simple. I'll do it again slowly. Again. Alright, now for the last measure of the solo, the 4th bar, we have this. So we're playing some double stops. We're going to slide into the 4th fret. And then this double stop is a 4th interval. So we've got 4th fret and 5th fret. And so then we're coming up to the 5th fret here with the 1st fret, our 1st finger rather. And that's like a chunk of our C chord there. And then we're going to slide up and out like that, just kind of... so he's just moving, sliding up and out of that double stop. And then roughly it's about the 15th fret of the low string, sliding back down. Like that. So putting it together with our tone here. So let's talk about the ending. The riff just ends kind of like the first repetition of the riff. So like this. And live, you know, they might do the tremolo picking with the crazy, you know, like, I call it the Metallica ending. Because it's just what they like to do at just about every ending to their songs live. Anyway, so this is... When I Come Around, Green Day. I'm going to do some more songs of theirs from this album. It's all pretty classic stuff at this point. So, thanks for watching. Email for the tabs, or if you want some private lessons, I'm Matt Brown. Thanks for watching.